And I want to talk about a subject, right? I want to talk about shame. I want to talk about shame as I want to talk about healing as well, you know. And so one of the things that I know for me myself, doing this transformation, right, of spiritual awakening and awareness, and just allowing the healing process to happen. Whatever, one of the things that has always stood with me is gaining the understanding that if we don't deal with certain things, then certain things will deal with us. And one of those things has been, we don't talk a lot about not only just sexual abuse, but when it comes to sexual abuse of men, when it comes to sexual abuse of boys, and we don't give it enough, big enough of a voice, whether by choice or we just assume that, well, you just deal with it. But it happens and it's present. And I know I myself battled many years with depression, with anger, with rage, man, and just been mad at a lot of different people, bro, because I just felt like the ball was dropped. You know what I mean? So, and just toying with the ideal of, you know, had my father been there or had things been different, would this be the way they were, or would things have been different, or turned out different? And I say this for me, it's just coming to that place of peace and realization that despite the fact that those things happen, that I can no longer hold on to that amount of rage. I can no longer hold on to that amount of just anger, because it took me places and led me places of numbing and self-medicating and numbing, uh, and doing things and anger, holding on to anger that wasn't cool with me. So, as a child, you know, um, I know the situation happened. I share a little piece of this, and I'm gonna do this in parts, um, of just being about. I was thinking about this a couple of days ago, about like 8 or so, and the situation happened to where it was a person that my grandmother was dating, and then it happened at the age of 16, and I had went over to these guys' house, not knowing that the drink that they was giving me had something in it, and so, and that specific one, I just really fought myself. You know what I mean? And just coming to terms and just dealing with that. And so when women say, of just they fought themselves, or like they have that, I can't think of the word, and this moment, but just blaming themselves that had I not put myself in that situation, then that thing would have never happened. And the truth of the matter is that a predator is a predator. If it's at 8 years old or 6 years old, or if it's at 16 years old, a predator is a predator. And so, with that being said, it's just like, okay, knowing what I know today, that I won't allow those things to keep me from living the life that I know that I have the, the potential, and looking at those things. And so I'm a I'm a show some of the ways that I used to help me through that, how it made me feel, to the reality of it all. And that's why it's so important to like talk to someone. That's why it's so important to get it out. Um, and so, with that being said, I'm gonna jump off this thing. But know that regardless of what happened, it doesn't alter you, the inside you. So love yourself, man. Love yourself. And the more we know, the more we grow. And living that life, man. Living our full life, living the full version of ourselves, because you deserve it. Until next time.